Hey guys, I'm in the middle of doing stuff right now. I'm watching casino streaming, but for the next about 15 minutes, I have given a link to at shizzle6042 so that he and I can have a conversation, especially about what happened, 2 weeks ago. I don't expect to have many viewers. I'm gonna just enjoy myself and watch as the timer goes by. If I see Shizzle, that's at Shizzle6042, I will provide only Shizzle at Shizzle6042 with the link so that he and I can chat about him taking things into real life with me. If not, in the event that he doesn't show up when the timer marks 15 minutes, I'm going to take that as a win for myself and I'll listen to this show later. But until then, I will be here to just chat with you guys. If you guys don't want to chat with me, that's cool. I'm watching my favorite casino player. That's Vegas Matt. And if Shizzle's bitch ass decides to show up, I will offer Shizzle and only Shizzle a link so that I can thrash that cock sucking, dick licking, piece of shit motherfucker's ass. The person that tried to get me fucked up in real life. But since I got time, my AC is on, my sound is probably terrible. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna watch this man make money that I'll probably never make. I respect that though. The people that go out there and actually do shit. So yeah, we're at 2 minutes and 19 seconds, and you guys are gonna get a bit of a. It's gonna be a bit of a quiet show. But as soon as I reach the minute of 15, that is my victory. Aaron, you cocksucking, dick licking piece of shit. Fuck you. I don't have to offer you shit. John Davis, you're a cocksucking motherfucker. But if you want to chat, I can fuck your bitch ass up too. I don't think any of my other ops are going to show up. Anthony Cruz, no thank you. Like people that I've seen in real life, like Steven Sichel, I don't have to worry about that. So I'm just going to sit here and collect my W. I love collecting W's like this. So Shizzle, the floor is yours. We've got about 3 minutes here. So what's the story about Shizzle's boy? Okay, I will tell you guys the story. Last week on Saturday, I went on Shizzle's show. Shizzle had a show. It was on Saturday at right about this time, give or take an hour or so. Shizzle was doing his normal retarded bullshit. He was doing his pretend rap. It was terrible. Come to find out from my boy, Shizzle doesn't even rap. He copies and pastes other people's raps, puts these horrible ass beats on. And I had to listen to this shit for a while because he was talking this shit about, oh, hit my link, I'll get you set up. Cool. I hit Shizzle's link. I accepted the link. I went into the show right here, like I do here on this StreamYards, and he had somebody set up to see me. So when I went on Shizzle's show, I clicked the StreamYard link, even though I shouldn't have, because what Shizzle likes to do is fuck with people's audios. He'll lower your sound, he'll up your sound. I went there because I was just so sick and tired of hearing Shizzle's bullshit. So, Shizzle, do you want this link, buddy? Give me a second. Shizzle, I can give you this link right now as long as you show up. Shizzle, are you going to show up? But what I'll do while I wait for Shizzle to accept this link that I'm going to give to him is I'm going to tell everybody what happened on that Saturday. Me and a gentleman were supposed to meet. It wasn't me and Shizzle. I first went on Shizzle's show and I told him that he's a bitch, he's a fag, he's a motherfucker. I told Shizzle that he's been groomed by Aaron Victor Cox and that he's a punk ass motherfucker that ain't about shit. I told Shizzle that he fucks chickens. I told Shizzle all of my truth about this. Go ahead, Shizzle. Request a motherfucking link. I will allow you into this show, Shizzle, so we can talk all about this show that first Shizzle tried to make go away. So, as I went on Shizzle's show, I went on his show, clicked his little link, and I talked the exact same shit I'm talking about now. I called Shizzle a liar. I called Shizzle a bitch. I said his raps are terrible. I said everything about him just reflects that of a bitch. So he decided to send another individual that goes by the name of Noodles. Now, I don't know this guy Noodles, but the guy Noodles said, "Oh, you don't like Shizzle? I will come through and I will fuck you up." I said, "Well, here is exactly where I'm going to be. You need to make it into shut the fuck up, Shizzle, and tell me that you want this link, that you want to join me." Shizzle, you're running low on time. It's 6 minutes and 29 seconds. Tell me you want this link, Shizzle, so that you and I can talk about this. Yeah, you can't fuck with my sound. I'm going to sit here and I'm going to tell everybody about what happened on that Saturday. So, as I was telling you guys, I joined Shizzle's show. I talked all the shit that I normally talk about. I told everyone about the fact that he fucks chickens, that him and Aaron Victor Cox share chickens for sexual favors. There is no we. Shizzle, I'm talking to you directly. I need you to tell me that you want me to send you this link. Shizzle at Shizzle6042. Only you're going to be offered the link. Why is it that you're trying to get other people to join? You know what, Shizzle? I'm going to leave you in the background. Do you know I'm going to leave you in the background, Shizzle? Because there's always a we. The same we that were supposed to visit me on Saturday. I gave your gentleman a location. You are going to need to close down this StreamYard and making it known. I don't have to do that to get what I need from you. So stop telling me how to run my show and let me run it. So let's get back to the story that happened approximately 2 Saturdays prior. The reason I'm going to say 2 Saturdays prior is because this previous Saturday was the UFC. Nothing happened the previous Saturday. The Saturday preceding that was when the incident happened with his friend Noodles. I guess now is my time to be honest with you guys. I gave the gentleman a location, and knowing that my life could have been put at some sort of risk, I did give a police precinct. And the gentleman, Noodles, his dear friend, told me that he was going to visit me, that he was going to come from wherever it is that he was to me. See that? From his address to me. So I stayed on the line, you guys, because if somebody says they're going to come to see you, you at least got to show up. I wasn't dressed at the time. I was sitting in my house, and the gentleman told me that he would show up at my location at a specific time. I believe the time was 7:15 p.m. And it wasn't 7:15 p.m. my time. I was already there. I stated to the gentleman, I believe his name is Noodles, the dog licker. I stated to him, "All right, I'm going to put my clothes on because you promised to meet me. You promised to go from wherever it is that you live." This was in Bergen County to my county. Guys, I'm in Essex County. I gave a specific location and I waited. I waited patiently, confidently. Because if somebody's going to threaten me with some violence, I'm happily going to show up. I mean, what would be the purpose of threatening somebody with violence and just not showing up? Shizzle sent this individual to me, so I stayed on his show. At no moment did I leave his show. At no moment did my data mess up, did my voice mess up, did my sound get messed up. I was ready, I was available. I had my phone in front of my face because you can't, you're not supposed to drive with your phone on a certain side because they can get you a ticket. Luckily, the location wasn't far. So I showed up at the location, and the location just seemed to be so much farther away from him than it was for me. So I sat there on Shizzle's show. I can provide anyone with a link uh, to the site that I gave. I gave the site because it was a safe place, just in case that gentleman tried to pull out a weapon and shoot me, or tried to pull out a weapon and hurt me. It was supposed to be as Tommy can't do an open attack. So I made sure myself open. I made sure that I was open for any variation of attack, and this gentleman never showed up. 7 o'clock came, 7:01 came, and then Shizzle shut the show down. It was at approximately 7:01. He ended the show as me and this individual were supposed to be communicating with one another. As this gentleman is GPSing coordinates to get to my location. Shizzle, you remember that? Why would you end the show if me and your friend were supposed to have a meeting? And it was supposed to be a televised meeting. You were supposed to show the camera. How come, Shizzle, you never accessed your camera? My camera was ready. I was willing to show you the location, but your guy he just kept pushing the time back farther and farther. This is in real life. Shizzle, you sent somebody to hurt me in real life, and because you're a bitch, because you're a coward, and the people that you associate with are bitches and cowards. He didn't even show up. I had to walk by two different RAV4s. Yes, that's the make and model of his vehicle. Because I wanted to make sure that if somebody came all of their way, right? They came all the way out of their way to come see me, then I would at least give them a handshake, say hello to them. But all of a sudden, your gentleman wasn't there. Shizzle. Hey, Jackoff, I'm just telling everybody about the incident that happened between this Noodles fellow that Shizzle sent care of Aaron Victor Cox and myself. The last thing I want Shizzle to do is to augment the story like he did the show. I was at the location. I got in my car. I put on my clothes. I went down to the location, and I was ready to chat with this gentleman. I would have loved to have a great conversation. However, that conversation would have ended, but he never showed up because Shizzle ended the show when we were supposed to meet. And now I've got people like Aaron Victor Cox telling me that I made the show end, that I made the show end. I have no access to Shizzle's StreamYard. I have no access to Shizzle himself. All Shizzle is a at Shizzle6042. So tell me how I ended your show, Shizzle. In real life, this hit was put out on my life. Perhaps it was by John Davis. We know that Aaron Victor Cox was there. There were quite a few people that were witness to this conversation that happened between myself and Mr. Noodles that was facilitated by Mr. Shizzle. But as now we're at 13 minutes and 58 seconds, we know that Shizzle doesn't want the link. Shizzle doesn't want to tell the truth. He wants to lie to everybody. And now I've got this piece of shit, Aaron Victor Cox, telling everybody, Noodles, Noodles chumped you. How can you chump me if I'm at the location and you're not? You're a bitch. Shizzle, you're a bitch. Noodles, you're a bitch. Aaron, you're a bitch. You fucking shit satchel. You fucking dickless wonder. I used to wonder, Aaron Victor Cox, why you fuck with a piece of shit like John Davis, the fucking murderer, the fucking pedophile, the fucking janitor. Now I know, because you guys are all a bunch of fucking weird ass bitches. I've had so many different conversations with Aaron Victor Cox where I try to speak with him and he gets into a coughing fit, he gets into a screaming fit. They do everything in their power to end our conversations and make me look terrible. Do you know how bad it is to look terrible to a fucking pedophile, to a piece of shit, faggot, punk, bitch, shit satchel? But I'm not going to talk about Steven Sichel today. I'm going to talk about Steven Sichel in another show. I just wanted to give you guys every instance from the beginning of me going on Shizzle's show approximately 2 Saturdays prior until the end of the situation. Did he try to de-escalate the situation at Gentleman Noodles? Fuck yeah, he did. Because if you come out the car and I come out my car, you know what fucking time it is. I don't give a fuck if I'm at the precinct. I don't give a fuck if I'm at the church. You think God ain't gonna fucking throw hands, nigga? Get the fuck out of here. Shizzle, you are a fucking bitch. Let's listen to this shit. Did your handlers make you do this on a beautiful Saturday afternoon? What about, wait a second, Saturday? Nigga, this is Sunday, Shizzle. Are you fucking high, you stupid motherfucker? You tried to put a hit on my fucking life, Shizzle, and you thought I wasn't gonna speak about it? You thought I wasn't gonna stand up about it? And of course, AVC, he doesn't just bought likes, because that's a past tense. Aaron Victor Cox currently buys likes to this day. I'm not gonna talk too much about Aaron Victor Cox and this threat of rape. He threatened to rape me, ladies and gentlemen. Everyone that needs to see, I can prevent present said evidence of Aaron Victor Cox stating that he wanted to stick his fist inside my butthole. I have not given Aaron Cox any authority, any permission, any proof. No fucking security clearance to anywhere where the motherfucking sun doesn't shine. I am not okay with this. To the ladies of the world that have been presented with these rape type situations, I'm gonna stand for you. For the men like Cam who've been threatened with their fucking butts being grabbed by people like fucking Francie or Franny, I'm standing for you. I had to explain this entire situation to let you guys know, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to not just protect you, I'm going to stand by you. If an older woman try to take advantage of you, you say it loud. You say it proud. I will not give my body to you. My body is not yours to take. Shizzle tried to take my entire life. Luckily, I remain strong. I wake up strong. I go to sleep strong. I live through my day strong because people like Shizzle are never going to take my manhood. They're never going to take my intelligence. They're never going to take my masculinity. There's nothing that these motherfuckers can take from me, but there's everything that I can take from them. I haven't done a monologue for you guys in a while. So this feels good. This feels good saying that Shizzle does support rapists and pedophiles and John Davis. I've had multiple conversations with you, Shizzle, and you can never stop defending your fellow pedophiles. CMN has 289 different images of little girls and knows nothing of fucking cheerleading, and you support him. John Davis murdered a man in fucking cold blood and you support him like he's your god. So guess what? I'm not just gonna crush CMN. I'm gonna crush you, John. I'm gonna crush you, Aaron Victor Cox. And I did ask earlier if Eric put in that paperwork against you because Aaron Victor Cox doesn't just stalk women, he stalks children, he stalks families, he abuses women, and all of this is factual. So don't you fucking worry about my landscaping mode. Shizzle, you fucking bitch. I gave you the opportunity to chat with I. There is no prove this, and I'm not piss spot. Get my motherfucking name right, Shizzle. I am Jaquillian Morrison Socks. You fucking piece of shit. And you are the person that put someone to take my life. The proof is there on your show. Shizzle, have you erased it yet? Or did you augment it? I looked on your show, Shizzle. Why is it that when I speak and when you speak, they're supposed to have separate, two separate bubbles? One for me, Shizzle, and one for you. Three, if you include the fucking dog liquor. How come there was only one with you, Shizzle? Don't you try to edit this shit away. Don't you try to make this shit go away. Oh, now it's false advertisement, right? Shizzle? No. This is probably gonna be the one show that I do listen to. Shizzle, because everything I'm stating is true. I was at the location. Your boy bitched out. Just like when Steve was supposed to meet me at Nana's Good Life Pizzeria in Highland Park, Chicago. I went. I have my t-shirt. The pizza was fucking delicious. You gentlemen from the other side of the council love to bring things into real life. You like to waste my time. I allowed you guys to waste my time that Saturday. I had nothing else to do. I really did. I don't think there was a UFC that Saturday or anything like that. Look at that. They want me to show something on stage. No, thank you. I don't show you bitches shit on stage unless you're somebody that I respect. Shizzle, I don't respect you. I'm never going to respect you, Shizzle. You had me leave my house on a Saturday. You had me go down to a designated location on a Saturday. And you just sat there. And you ended the show at the top of the hour when we were supposed to meet. Shizzle, why did you end the show at the top of the hour when we were supposed to meet? How is your boy supposed to have any credibility, any manhood, any masculinity to show up if they don't show up? And I waited. I waited post show and I chatted. I said, okay, even though Shizzle's bitch ass ended the show, we can still meet if you really want to get these motherfucking hands, right, Shizzle? There is a post show. But you made sure that post show couldn't happen because you're a bitch, Shizzle. Shizzle, why you such a bitch? How come every time I try to talk to your boy John Davis, you get somebody like Trans Broccoli to block me? Tetro, Patrick, give a fuck who you bring, motherfucker. I've defeated every single one of y'all motherfuckers in this so-called council because y'all ain't really shit. And I'm tired of y'all motherfuckers trying to bring that shit to real life. There is no real life after this. The only real life after this shizzle is if you give me a physical address, not your physical house, and we meet somewhere for some motherfucking mutual combat. And you don't fucking bitch out like Tommy did yesterday against that fucking retard. Cause you a bitch, Shizzle. Everything about you is bitchy, Shizzle. It's a fucking coward, Shizzle. I would have let you on this show just so I could have fucking destroyed you. But fuck that shit. I'm gonna take this time. I'm gonna take about I'm gonna spend about 7 more minutes and just fucking thrash your whole council and some of the shit that y'all motherfuckers have done. Fucking Aaron Victor Coxon giving dog food to a motherfucking pedophile as well as motherfucking musical equipment to the point that fucking Rex Fredrickson said that you're the fucking biggest contributor of his shit. Do you really want to get into this shit? John Davis taking a man's life because John Davis is a fucking pedophile that was working in the motherfucking janitorial role in a fucking school looking at kids. Shot a motherfucking man 9 times in the back because the man was tired of the man's wife was gonna fucking leave him. John Davis, your wife ain't want nothing to do with you because she found out you was a fucking pedophile. And you killed this man, John Davis. Get the fuck out of here. Who the fuck else we got? Fucking Trans Broccoli fucking singing to me and shit. Don't fucking sing to me, Trans Broccoli. You ain't shit. Now let's get back to you, Shizzle. You're my fucking topic. You're my fucking topic, Shizzle. Trying to bring people into fucking real life type shit. What's up? Why didn't you come in real life? Why would you send some fucking bitch? And next time you fucking shoot to kill, motherfucker, I'll fucking take all your shit and come back stronger. Monday through Sunday, Sunday through Sunday, motherfucker. Exactly. Stay your bitch ass. Let's see. Be right back. I gotta check my laundry. Some real life shit. You know what that means? When I spoke with Shizzle on my good friend Urban's show, I asked him what his STF ratio was. He pretended he didn't know what it was. Shizzle and Aaron Victor Cox share chickens in a sexual manner because women won't have sex with them. Shizzle, do you really like? Can we get into that one? Why Shizzle and Aaron do you guys need to have sex with chickens? The same reason I would have asked your boy fucking Noodles. Why does that man put peanut butter over his body to be licked by dogs? As I would have been punching him in the fucking face and laughing at you. Maybe I might even thrown a couple of knees at that motherfucker. And I try not to throw knees because I know my fucking knees are fucking viral. But I see Moments. How you doing, Moments? I'm sorry. Thank you so much, Warbot. When you come at the king, you best not miss. I got about 5 more minutes that I'm just gonna fucking trash. Shizzle, I'm gonna fucking trash you, Shizzle. I'm enjoying trashing you, Shizzle, because there's fucking nothing that you can fucking do. You can continue to edit your show. When I had Shizzle in actual times when he and I could have chatted, like he had his 15 minutes. I gave him 15 minutes to say, yes, Cole, send me the link. Because I know Jaquillian doesn't really it seems to affect him. When I give him my black name, it seems really just make him upset. So I said, say my name, say Cole, send me the link. He had motherfucking 15 minutes, and what did he do? Uh, I'm going to watch clothes. I am having a good Sunday afternoon. My family's in church right now receiving the word of the Lord, of Christ. And I'm taking this motherfucker to hell. Shizzle, we going to hell, baby. And ain't nobody here to save you. Look at this shit. Ain't no Aaron to save you. Ain't no John to save you. Ain't no Becky to save you. Ain't nobody gonna save your bitch ass. It's just you and me for the next 3 minutes. You guys, I want to give a shout out to Judge Urban for popping in. I don't really get to chat with you guys a lot. I'm usually moderating, making sure that people like the rapist, Aaron and Victor Cox, can't put his fucking rape words out there. You know, fisting asses and fucking chickens. It's a tough job. Truth of the matter is, moderating is not the easiest job in the world, but making pedophiles angry, ruining their day, I'm going to tell you, it makes mine. It makes my day complete to say, hey, you're a fucking pedophile. You fucking touch kids. You like kids. Here's a fucking knee to your fucking face. And I say that shit openly. I say that shit proudly. The worst part about it is when Urban does his show, Urban doesn't want to talk about this shit. He wants to talk about other shit. Music, his personal thoughts about life. But these fucking cocks keep coming in and spreading their fucking pedophilia. Fucking Shizzle won't stop looking at this fucking child that his friend posted. And the child was not naked. So how can something be nefarious? Shizzle, if there was no genitalia. Kinda like your boy Clown Force 288 did. Like Sabby did. When you take a picture of a completely naked child and you send it to other pedophiles. That's called spreading CSAM. John Davis, you fucking cocksucker. When you take pictures of children and you spread them to your pedophile friends, that's spreading CSAM. Let's get this shit together and stop fucking confusing the two things. Let the individuals that want to live their lives. Keep your pedophilic principles away from these individuals. But you won't, will you? These motherfuckers are not going to stop being pedophiles because these are the things that keep them up at night, that sustain them through their days. They have no fucking jobs. They have no fucking lives. This is why the people that I talk to, when I find out that you guys have jobs, I protect those jobs. I'm not going to call your job and tell them that you are acting black, that you are acting Puerto Rican, that you are acting white. Because you can't fucking act like anything. Act like a fucking human being, but they don't. They not just don't. They won't. I brought this show to everybody in this 30 minutes for my little monologue just because I could. I'm not going to give you guys 8 hours, but I will give you guys a couple of minutes if you guys want to chat. Urban, thank you for showing up. Effluent, it was a pleasure to see you. Telly, you and I have been on both sides of the motherfucking fence. We used to argue for days at a time until we found something that we both agree on. I didn't have a structure for this show. I just felt like I wanted to give you guys my words. I hope you guys enjoyed those words. There's nothing I can do to tell you guys that this was a good show. If this was a bad show, tell me. You suck. Say you were terrible. But not you, Shizzle. Shizzle, don't you fucking mention me anymore. The more you mention me, Shizzle, the more these shows I'm gonna put out. John Davis only talks about me fucking late at night. I found out this motherfucker John Davis put a fucking show for me at like 2 o'clock in the morning. Why don't you pop in now, you fucking coward right-leaning bitch? You can't, can you? Fucking sweetbreads, I'll fucking knee your face in, bitch. Fuck you, John Davis. Y'all made, oh shit, my show almost ended. Hold on a second. I told you guys I was watching Casino, right? The next show that I'm on, I'm gonna watch Iron Chef because that shit really gets me like fucking ready to rock, especially like when they're cutting on pork and shit. Nani, I'm talking about you, you fat bitch. But that's not the subject of today. That's gonna be the subject of the next show that I do. If you ever want Shizzle to stream, just let me know to do a stream. Yeah, that's true. He will appear. I think he's got in a affection to African American men. And I gotta be honest, Judge Urban, if I was gonna have an obsession, it would be on you. I mean, I don't know why Shizzle is like obsessed with the garbage man, but before Shizzle was obsessed with me, there was Cruz. Before there was Cruz, there was Steven Sichel. And then before Steven Sichel, there was a lot of people that were interested in the garbage man. I've given many of them opportunities to chat, but they never show. As I close this show, this is 32 minutes right here, yeah? I gave Urban a prox, not Urban. Let me give Urban a link. He'll pop in and kick my ass. No, but I'm talking about Shizzle. Shizzle specifically because that is the individual that put the hit out on my life. Dude, that man could have popped out the car and put 2 bullets in me. Y'all wouldn't have heard from me no more. That was purposely why I put the location in a public setting. Because at least like maybe he'd bring out some Tommy Fellows pepper spray. I could be a little, my face would be a little hot and I could throw a few punches. I can't defend a bullet. I'm not fucking Neo. Neo was not black. Will Smith did not get the role. So I had to use everything in my power to protect my life. I didn't want to get killed like John Davis would have done. If I ever see you, John Davis, and I am going to Kentucky very soon, right, John? I'll make sure I'm nowhere near you, and if I'm near you, I'll make sure that I have a weapon if I have to. Because John Davis is not the fighting type. He's the shooting type. John Davis is the pedophile type. But everybody knows that already. I gave you guys 33 minutes of things that you guys already know. I don't think there's a person here on my chat that's not gonna acknowledge that John Davis is a faggot, John Davis is a bitch, John Davis is a coward. Aaron Victor Cox's dick doesn't work. He can't shit. He uses a fucking shit satchel. He fucks chickens. And Shizzle is a bitch. Shizzle is a coward. Shizzle is a groomed fag that wouldn't fucking agree to my terms. And he got fucking wrecked. All of these are facts. And I just wanted, again, to take these 30, I'm going to give it 35 minutes. I'm about to end the show. I hope I gave everybody their thank yous. If I missed anybody, including you, Warbot, love you, mean it. It's not on purpose, but I want to give it just enough time to get my point across. You don't need 8 hours to thrash a motherfucker like John Davis, like Thomas Fellows, like Franzia Franny, Gina the fucking bird brain bitch. like fucking Dr. Phil's favorite bitch Shayna Fontaine and her fucking fake claims, I got all my shit, and y'all ain't got nothing on me. You shoot for a king, you fucking best not miss. You hear that shit? Everybody that's on this chat, y'all's fucking kings. They shoot for y'all, do the same shit I'm doing. They gonna always miss. Cause they're fucking machine gun bitches. Motherfuckers. That's 35 minutes. But wait a second, I got a fun joke before it ends. Effluent asks me, why did the toilet paper fail across the boulevard? Fuck. Was it transgender rights? I don't know. Moments you can be anything you want to be, you are always welcome in my front door. That is not a sexual metaphor. My front door is for people to walk in and we can like have cheeseburgers and shit. Damn it, I have to dealing with these fucking preds, you know? You gotta like monitor the words you say. Make sure you don't say this. Make sure you don't say that. This is why I don't do this all the time. But that's all the time I have. I mean, I've got a whole bunch more time, but I know you guys got stuff to do. It's Sunday. Thank you guys. I appreciate everybody. I can't see numbers. I can't see anything. I hope that like my phone is not clicking in and out. I made sure my fire extinguisher had batteries in it, or I drowned it. You know. I truly enjoy talking with you guys, even though I don't do it as much as my team does. Creation is just as hard. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get you guys a song next time. I couldn't grab my Alexa from the bathroom, plug it in, and make it do music. But just imagine, never as good as the first time. I'm gonna press the end button, and the show's gonna be all right. All right, that's it.